Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. Today I'm going to share patterns with y'all like I said I would the other day. Before we get into that, I'd like to say welcome all new subscribers. Welcome back subscribers. I'm happy to have you here in my maker shenanigans. I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. So you will see a little bit of all of that here on this channel. I consider it a maker channel. So if you like to make stuff, you might like it here. Even have on my maker hashtag maker life shirt today. I'm all about the making today. Got lots to do. But I wanted to do this video so I could hopefully get it uploading while I'm doing other things. Now this is just going to be patterns. These are not patterns I've made yet. I've been collecting them. I've ordered quite a bit or saved quite a bit in the past month or so. I have been on Etsy quite a bit because, like I said before, I've some of my maker supplies I'm having to order on Etsy because it's out in other places and smaller businesses can tend to get it to me quicker. Although there are some things that are still not available because people have had to shut down because the kids are home or what have you. Anyway, this is going to include, well, it's going to include one paper print out, some sewing patterns, quilt related sewing patterns, a few knit patterns, and lots of crochet patterns. So there's quite a bit of Amigurumi in here because I've just been finding some really neat things that I would like to make. Of course, I haven't made any of it yet, but hopefully I'll get time to soon. Y'all, I keep looking. I put on makeup today because I had sample in there I wanted to try, and I just decided to put makeup on. I also cut my bangs. I think I did a decent job. I will apologize in advance to my hairdresser, but I couldn't see, so I had to. My bangs are quite thick, so it takes a bit to get through all of that. Anyway, so my eyes look really perky. It's because I have on mascara. And I have on makeup. What was that makeup I tried? Bare Minerals? Or maybe not Bare Minerals. I don't know. I've got a bunch of samples in there and a bunch of face masks in there that I never seem to use, so I've decided to start using them. So anyway, so the very first thing I want to show y'all is a free printable that I got off of So Can She. I'll try to be sure to put all the links down below, so if you want to go check this stuff out, you can. This was on her website the other day. These are little thank you cards, sewing themed thank you cards. You get this one and this one. So I did go ahead and print these out on cardstock so I could save them. So you just kind of cut down the center there, and then you can fold it in half, and then you have a little thank you card. Pretty neat. And that is a free printable, like I said, from So Can She. I thought those were cute. That's my only paper printable that I have for y'all. I have been saving, but I haven't worked anymore on my Grim Gables house, which I showed y'all in my last podcast. That is also printables. So I will list that down below if you want to go check that out. They put a new one out every Sunday, a little printable, to do your little mystery make along. And I've yet to finish my house so I can decorate my rooms. So, but school ends this week for the most part. I've got grading to do still. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so the next two? Yeah, the next two are quilt block patterns that I purchased from So Fresh Quilts. She has a blog also, but I got this Fat Farm pattern. There's little farm animals on it, which I thought was really cute. She also has Fat Zoo, and Fat Boo pattern, which I may wind up getting this one as well eventually. But I got this one. She had a sale in her shop, so I got this one. She had some of the patterns on sale. So I got that one. This is standard block piecing. Yeah, this is not paper piecing. So it's just standard block piecing. Well, you know, you got to make the animals. So, but it doesn't require paper piecing if that's not something you like. I enjoy paper piecing. And then I also got this chicken ranch one, which I thought was really cute. It's got the chicken and the little chicks. Is this focusing? I'm trying to hide my face. Anyway, so she also has blackbirds, which I like that one too, and raccoon. But this is the pattern I got. I just printed off the front sheet of these patterns so y'all could see the image, because it doesn't make much sense if you can't see what I'm talking about, does it? And I did print it in color. So now this is a paper piecing pattern I got off a Blueprint, which I thought was really cool looking. Spring Fling is what it's called. It's a person with a little rainbow umbrella, which you could do whatever you wanted to for the umbrella and everything. This was $1. I do remember that, off a Blueprint. So I can't remember who the vendor is. It's not on the page I printed. I'm realizing that this little embroidery pattern I printed, I forgot to print most of these have the name on the front of it, but this one, these two don't. So this is my last sewing pattern, but this one was just $1 on Blueprint, because you can't, maybe it's changed now, but I was going to order something and I realized they weren't shipping. So this is, I can, because it's printable, it didn't have to ship. So our pattern designers on Blueprint still, you know, there was a big thing when they changed from Craftsy to Blueprint about people losing their spot to sell on there, but they do still have some patterns for sale by designer, and they have some free patterns sometimes too. So I also got this little embroidery pattern. It's a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. If something has a mushroom on it, or as a mushroom pattern or design or gnomes, I'm probably gonna get it. And I don't remember what the shop is. This was on Etsy though. I will have the name down below. But it's just it's just a bunch of patterns for mushrooms, which you can do like this to make a little wall hanging, or you could use them in other images you're embroidering if you want to. So hold on just a second, you guys. Okay, and I decided to start running. Drink me some water. Which I certainly could have done while I was paused, but I didn't think about it then. Whatever. Anywho, let's move along. So now we're on to knitting patterns. See, what I did was go to my different folders and print out, because I have a system on my computer where I put different patterns, and I haven't yet. I've put all the patterns I've downloaded that are new into their, like, a sewing folder or paper craft folder or knitting folder or crochet folder, but I haven't yet divided them up into my other folders I have in there, which we're not going to talk about right now. But anyway, this, I just really love the color. Now, some of these colors are muted because my printer is almost out of ink, and I have ink for it, but I'm going to let it use all the ink before I put more ink in there, right? This is called That Super Scarf from Patty Mac Knits. It's like a super bulky knit, which I thought would be fun to try out. The colors are really pretty on it. This is not showing up that great, but yeah. So this one has the name on it and everything. I can't remember if this was a free download or if this was something I paid for. I'm not completely sure about that one. So now this was a free download. I don't know if it's free still, but I got this off a Darn Good Yarn. It is an avocado sock. So I love avocados. I usually buy them quite frequently this time of year, especially. Of course, I haven't been to the store very often to get things like that, but this is supposed to, what is an avocado sock supposed to do? I've seen these before. It's supposed to help with the ripening of it. Like if you get a really green avocado, I think this is supposed to help ripen it. Okay, because you don't want it, you want it to be like a, almost not black, but darker colored, and a little give to it to eat an avocado. You don't want an underripe avocado. It's hard and it's not good. I once got an avocado, an omelet that had avocado on the side or in it at Denny's, I think it was one time. Usually they have good breakfast, but I couldn't eat it because it was an underripe avocado. It was very stiff, it was almost crunchy, which is not good. Okay, so next I have this pattern. This is a knit pattern also. It's called Inseparable by Tammy Gore. Inseparable number 1. I guess there's 3 patterns that are in it, but I liked this. I saw this on Instagram, I'm pretty sure. I went to her Etsy shop. I just really loved the pattern on it, and the color of the yarn also sometimes sets off a pattern, but I really liked it, so I went and bought it. I think she was having a sale on it at the time that I purchased it, so but it's like these neon pops of yellow in that yarn. So that is a bandana style cowl is what that is. It's knit. So now this is also knit, and I got these off of the Knit Picks website for free. It was a free download. I'm looking, yeah. I've never done a knit market bag. Oh, that would be fun to try, and I really liked the way this pattern looked. And so I got that one. That is just a market bag, free, off of Knit Picks. This one also came off of Knit Picks. It's called the Montavilla market bag. I really liked that pattern as well. So yeah. And then this one I got free off of Blueprint. If you sign up for Blueprint's newsletter, like you get free patterns every month. It's not just knit. They usually have knit, sewing, crochet, quilt patterns, like about 3 that you can get for free. But I think you can only get it if you go through that the newsletter, I think. I'm not sure. I'll check into that. I'll put a link. But this is called the Ridges and Eyelets Twist Cowl Knit Pattern by Kayleen Kinnersley. I really liked the color blocking on it. Can you see the pattern on that? I feel like this is not focusing. Let me just say, I'm gonna try something. Okay, let's see if it'll focus now. A little bit better. I'm gonna have to exit out and come back in. Okay, so that's all the knitting patterns I have. The rest of these are crochet patterns. These are all just the first page, so you can see the picture. So, yeah. Told you I've gotten a lot of patterns in the past month or so. So, these 2 patterns, these next 2 patterns are from Sasha Kofer, and these did come off of Etsy. This is a pumpkins crochet pattern, and I just thought this was so cute. I really like the glasses, which I don't think is part of the pattern, but come on, focus on it a little bit. I like that little pumpkin has a top hat and mismatched eyes. So I believe you get both of those in that pattern. So This was off of Etsy, and it was a paid pattern. And then I also picked up this crochet snowman pattern. Look at him. That's a little pig hat. And little mittens and a scarf. I just thought this was the cutest little thing. So I picked that up. A lot of times I'll see these on Etsy, on Instagram, and then I'll click through or somewhere like that. And then I got this chicken hat crochet pattern by Tracy Phillips, because who doesn't need a chicken hat? It's not a hat for your chicken. It's a hat shaped like a chicken. I think that's hilarious. So I had to have that. This next one is actually by Moonfire Crafted. She has a YouTube channel here. I saw this on her YouTube channel when I was watching it. Lady Latte and Miss Coco, which I thought was adorable. So you get this one with the marshmallow, heart cocoa, and then this is like a pumpkin spice latte. Look, it's orange. With a little whipped cream dollop on top. Oh, this was cute. So this is from Moonfire Crafted, and she has a YouTube channel as well. She does different things. She does lots of makery things. Like she sews and she crochets and knits, and she does jewelry and polymer clay things. So she does a lot of different things. Now these two patterns came from Teresa's Crochet Shop, and this is also on Etsy. This is Posy the Possum. How cute is that? I just thought that was so cute. I love unusual animals, although that's not an unusual animal in this area. You just don't usually see crochet patterns for possums. That's a cute possum. Possums are mean, y'all. I'm just going to tell you. There was a possum in my neighbor's tree once. And this is when we lived like in town. There wasn't much yard space, but there was a tree. Like one tree. I think it was a pecan tree or an oak tree. I can't remember. Anyway. And there was a possum out there one night, and they were trying to get it out of the tree and away from the house, and it was hissing at us. They're not friendly. Now, this is a jumping spiders pattern, which I also thought was adorable. Y'all, I don't like spiders typically. They have their purpose in the world. Surely, if they're outside doing their business, they're fine. I just don't want them close to me. But this was just a cute little pattern, I thought. And that is also from Teresa's Crochet Shop on Etsy. Oh, I have one more from her shop. It is a Sally the Snail. Oh, look. How cute. I just thought that was cute. Sally the Snail. Alright, so these next few, or several, come from Two Brothers Blankets. These are all garment patterns. So, this is a poncho sweater pattern. Let's see if you can see it. I really liked the way that looked. This is just not going to focus good for me. I don't care what I do. Unless I touch it. And it's still not really focused. But I liked that. It's kind of a poncho, but this is in super bulky yarn. So it should work out really fast. But it's kind of has arms on it, I think. Yeah, it's a poncho sweater. So it has a poncho shape, but it has arms. So if that makes any sense. And then this is a camellia sweater. This is the one that brought me to the website. I really love that. It's just a basic kind of sweater with a little short neck, but it's kind of cowl-like. It's not like a turtleneck, which I do not like. So that is the Camilla sweater. And this is a Savannah slouch and messy bun hat. So I think you can do either or. I liked the stitch pattern in it. I would personally don't need a messy bun hat. Yeah, but there may be some people that would enjoy a messy bun hat. But this has both. You can do it either way. So, and then here's another sweater pattern from the same place, Two Brothers Blankets. Lamel sweater. I thought this was interesting with all the open spaces on it. I like that. Kind of has that deconstructed look that's popular with some people. I would definitely wear something underneath it like the gal in the picture is, but I liked that. And then, well, another one from that. Yeah, these are the this one and the next one, the last two from Two Brothers Blankets. See, I think she was having a sale or something. Siesta sweater. I really like this. It's kind of lacy up top and just kind of plain at the bottom. It's got a little bit of lace work at the bottom. I liked the way that looked. And then there's the Paris sweater, which this is cool because it's like, it doesn't have color work in it. It's hard to tell in this picture, but there's little hearts going all the way across the front that you work into the sweater. So it does have color work in it, but I thought that was really neat. There's a lot of options with the different colors you choose for your hearts and the background color too. I thought that was cool. So, now, this next few are from Sophie and Me. This was another Etsy shop. I just really liked this pattern. It's kind of old-fashioned, but it's a baggy lace cardigan. It has a really cool patterning on it. I just super loved it. So, there's that. And then this is also from Sophie and Me. This is a Norwegian sweater. This is crocheted, but I thought this was really cool. It kind of looks like a knit sweater, but it's crocheted with the color work in it. This is another one that would be cool to change up colors in and stuff. I thought it was really cool looking pattern. Very intricate, definitely. But still, it's reminiscent of a knitted sweater. And I also got this Arctic shawl with pom-poms. I just really liked the pattern and the pom-poms on the one side like that. It's a neat looking pattern to me. And this is the back of somebody's head. So I guess the way they wrapped it, you can do that. I don't know. It's interesting. So now this next one comes from Beauty Crochet Pattern. I thought I had more from this one, but I don't know. But this right here, look at this. I just thought that was the coolest looking sweater. It is crocheted, very textured, and it probably would take forever to make, but I think it's awesome. Like I said, it comes from Beauty Crochet Pattern. I want to say that this was the one that had most, no, that was the other one. The other shop had a lot of footwear crochet patterns. But this right here, I love this. All right, so this next one, I want to say that this was it says free for personal non-commercial use. So it was a free pattern from the Twisted Crocheter. It is a tiny sloth. I've seen lots of sloth patterns. I've seen some that they have that hold plants. I think those are pretty cool too, but I just thought this was a cute little, just a little tiny sloth. And that comes from the Twisted Crocheter. That is not going to focus. It's not focused on me. It's not focusing on the paper. Whatever. All right. So these next few come from Laura Loves Crochet. This is another Etsy shop. I believe she's out of the UK, but this is the Acorn Pocket Pal. And there also includes a printable worry doll poem. How cute is that? It looks like a little acorn. There's a little dude inside, or whatever, a little character in there. I thought that was really cute. These all include a printable worry doll poem. It says, I'm your little pocket pal, a friend who's always near. If you're feeling sad or blue, I'll lend a listening ear. When you cannot sleep at night and worries fill your mind, talk to me, I'll be right here. I promise I'll be kind. Clear your thoughts, relax, be calm, just breathe and drift away. A problem shared is a problem halved, and tomorrow's a new day. So, isn't that cute? So this is a conker shell pocket pal. And this one has a little, I don't know what that's supposed to be, a seed or something, but I thought it was cute still. And then this is a toadstool pocket pal. Of course, it had a mushroom, toadstool, what have you. It's gonna get it. Look, I just thought these were all so cute. And this one still comes from Laura's Love Crochet. She had a lot of these things inside things patterns, but this is an owl and a hatching owlet. So look, how cute is that? So you can have the owl sitting in the nest, and then inside is a little egg, and inside the egg is the little owlet. I think that's fun. Yeah. So I'll make some of these for Christmas presents to give out to the little ones. They might like that. I don't have any little ones myself to make those for, but I thought they were fun patterns. Okay, now we're getting to the end. Told you there was a lot of them. This is from Crafty Intentions, and I was looking for a Phoenix pattern, crochet pattern. So we are doing new beginnings in the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge this month, and I have yet to make anything. I doubt I will get this made before then, before the end of the month, which is like 2 days away. I haven't made anything. I'm terrible. Actually, I kind of got something that I could count as new beginnings, but anyway. So this is the best pattern I found for a crocheted Phoenix. I loved the detailing in the feathers in the back, which I hope y'all can see a little bit of. Yeah, it's fabulous. And this is, well, it looks like I printed the German version for some reason. I need to go back and look. She has it in several different languages when you purchase this, so I think I've accidentally downloaded the German one because it's all German. So it looks like German anyway. I'm not completely sure. I could be wrong. That could be something else. I don't know. But this is the best Phoenix pattern I found. Crochet pattern. Okay. And then I also, when I found that pattern, she also had this pattern, which I could not resist. This is mushroom sprites. Look at them. They're so cool. Different mushroom caps, and they look like they got little legs and feet and eyeballs. I really like those. They're cool. And then I got one more. The pattern pages for this are ginormous, and they're ginormous, and there's an additional pattern pack you can get for different styles of legs and fins and things, but I've never seen a pattern like this, and I thought it was awesome. It is a mermicorn or a unicorn mermaid. Look at it. It's fabulous. Look at those tail fins. Oh my goodness. How awesome. And it has little hooves. This didn't print out very well. It's very light, but yeah. This is cool. I think she also had a Pegasus and some other, she had some other fantastical type crochet patterns. So, but this is from Crafty Intentions on Etsy. I thought that was a cool pattern. Now, this comes from the Little Owlet on Etsy. I think these last three. These are the last three. I got this moth crochet pattern. Look at it. So cute. And this pattern actually, I don't think that I think that the little wings are made from felt. I'm not completely sure about that, but how cute is that? It's got a little scarf. And I think you can remove the wings, and I think that's what that little tie is about, and the hat and everything. So fun. And here is a piggy pattern. Look at, it has a little cowl with buttons, which that looks like it's knit to me. So I think she did have some knit patterns, so I'm not sure. I haven't looked within the pattern. And a little headband, but you could easily not do the headband and do it some other kind of way if you want to, but I just thought this was adorable. And then this last one from, oh, I have one more after this, but this is the last one from the Little Owlet. It's a fluffy owlet pattern, and I mean, come on, look at that. That is so cute. It's all poofy. It is crochet, and I think maybe you felt it or something. I don't know, but it's adorable. And it has a bandana. And this last one was a free pattern I got from Crochet on blogspot.com. So that is sunflowers, crocheted sunflowers. And this is a free pattern, and it has a free PDF download too. So yeah. And this was off of her blog page. I thought that was really neat. So there you go. That is that enough patterns for y'all? Yeah. These are just ones I've gotten recently. I have a ton of them. I'm sure all of us collect things and then wonder when we'll ever get to make them. But I have been trying to like the hats, which I haven't made a hat in a little bit, but I've been trying to go through my hat patterns and pick out something new each time I make a hat, so that I can try out the patterns. So yeah, it's fun. So that's all the patterns for me. I'd love to know what y'all think. I will be putting links to all of this down below. I'm going to check them out. Like I said, some of these I got off Etsy. I paid for. A lot of times those pattern shops have sales or deals where if you buy so many, you get a certain % off. Some of these were free downloads, so I will put links to all of them, and you can go check them out and have fun making, hopefully. Maybe eventually I'll be able to show y'all where I actually made one of these patterns. I really want to make one of the smaller amigurumis soon. I do like making amigurumi. I just can't make them continually because you have to make your stitches tight, and that just makes my hands hurt a little bit. So, yeah. Now I've got to get back to bag sewing. There is a shop update coming this weekend. It was supposed to be out last weekend, but I had a lot going on last week, and then it was my husband's birthday, and it didn't happen. This is going to be a very big update. So, and I really wanted to put everything out together instead of parts and pieces. Plus, I hope I can do everything because I'm running out of zippers, and you see all those zippers back there, right? But I really need to order some more, like longer zippers, because I have these darker colors. I have a few lighter colors I can use, but my favorite place to order zippers from is Zip It on Etsy, and they are currently closed because all of their kids are out of school. But we opened very briefly this evening, and I'm hoping to jump in there and get an order in. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it'll be all right. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoy the patterns and found some fun things you might like to go try out. I'm going to hopefully do another video this week. I'm trying to do more videos during the week. A day goes by and I just don't get... It's like I was going to do this video and I never did it. So, trying to stay on top of that and do it earlier rather than later. So, all right. Y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.